Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and a Scrum Master, facilitator, whatever we call it. Today I will share how I use a board, Kanban-ish type of board to keep track of my daily work. I hope that if you like these videos, please consider to subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. When I go around my daily tasks, I try to always keep slack for the unforeseen. So if something important pops up, I can do it right away to help teams that are stuck or other things that need to be solved right away, so I can fix that right away. But that also means that I often have a lot of things going on at the same time, and I've over the years really come to realize that I need to put it in writing somewhere, otherwise I tend to forget things because ooh, shiny, and then I run in that direction, ooh, shiny, and then I run in that direction. The version that I'm using right now, after different iterations, also starting and stopping using a board, is this one that I like quite a lot. The idea is to segment it into different time horizons or planning horizons that we also know from teams, and for me at least it helps quite well. So if we look at the board, then I have a later column. That means it's something that I want to do, but time horizon unknown at the moment. So for instance, and one example could be a collaboration with Francesco. I want to do it at one point, but I don't know when it will actually be. Then the now column is for me a horizon of 1 week. So things that I'm going to do in the next week. So for instance, let's say that all of the sudden this actually got rather concrete, then I would move it into the now column. I can then use my now column as my plan for the week. So what are the things I would really like to have done or be done at the end of the week? And for instance, when I then start the collaborations with Francesco, then I would move it to do. So we can see those are the things I'm currently and actively working on. So for instance, doing right now a video on my board that I use for keeping track of my work, right? When I'm then done with the work, then I can move it to done. So for instance, this collab with Francesco ended up in hopefully the first of many videos called the 7-minute brain box, where we show the power of illustration. I would really recommend that you check it out. But it might also be that I have some stuff, at first I thought it was now or later, but I might at one point learn, okay, it's never going to happen. I could move it to done, but they're not really done. I didn't do anything. I could also just delete them, but that would make me lose track of those ideas that did not make the cut. So instead I have made a never part where I put these things, because it might be that never all of a sudden becomes now. It might also be that it just reappears in the later column, and that's okay. But then I keep track of it, and I know that it's not done. And I don't use any fancy software for this. I just use a virtual whiteboard because it's available to me when I'm not at home, when I'm at the office, or wherever I am. And to me, this approach really helped me to focus, and my track record at least now shows that I tend to forget less things, and it also gives this feeling of progress, that I can see things moving, and my mental state is better because I know that I don't need to keep all these things in my head. I can just put them down and the board will help me. But it still needs to become a habit. It's still something that I actively need to remember, and knowing myself, it will probably take a month or two before it's just a second nature to me, even though I've been doing this for some time now. I'm really hoping that, besides of course checking out the awesome video with Francesco, that you are sharing or willing to share how are you keeping track of your work, either in a comment or in a message. That would be super awesome. And as always, comments, questions, ideas and feedback to these videos are more than welcome. And that's it. Have a super awesome day.